So there was the light leak. Welcome back to the channel. Now I recently had the opportunity to test out the new Instax Wide Evo. Now as some of you might know, I have tested out the original Instax Wide 400, and the main difference between these two are this one is a hybrid version, which means it's got your display at the back. Unlike with the Wide 400, this one has a memory card slot as well. So which means the major difference is with this one, you're actually able to choose which photo you want to develop. So just quickly comparing this one to the previous version. Now, for me personally, this one is way better built. It's way more sleeker, it's more stylish than your previous version. Morning. It's way more sleek and more stylish than your previous version, and it's thinner as well, and it feels better put together. Now this one also ships with this one also comes with a little memory card slot. So unlike the previous version where you had to print each and every shot, this one you can actually choose, view your photos first and then choose the photos that you actually want to develop or print. Now just back to the body styling, like I said, this one is substantially thinner than the previous version. You've got your LCD display at the back over there, and then you've also got different simulations on the side. So on the left side dial, you've got, if you rotate that, you've got all your film effects. Then if you guys can see that, but that's all your lens flares, your color gradients, your monochrome blur. So that's basically all your lens effects. The right side dial, that's where you've got all your different color profiles, like your summer, your autumn. There's 10 lens flare effects, or there's 10 film effects, as well as 10 filters. This dial is where you can actually choose your different crop methods. So there you've got a nice cinematic mode with the black bars on top or at the bottom. You've got your date stamp, you've got your contact sheet, you've got your collodion process, you've got your date stamp, and then you also have a nice cinematic mode with the black bars on top or at the bottom. Now, one of the biggest improvements for me on the Instax Wide Evo is the flash. Now, many people know on the previous version, the flash was compulsory. You always had to use the flash. So if you didn't want to use the flash, you had to cover it with a piece of, tape or whatever, black tape, just to avoid that overexposed or overwashed out look. On this version, now you've got the option to actually turn off this flash in the settings. You can either have it automatic, you can have it, automatic, you can have it always on, or you can turn it off. If you look at that one, I forgot to show you guys, this is a nice effect as well. So I've got the lens flare over here. Actually, let me take this picture and then maybe we can just print it out and show you guys how quick this prints out. Oh no, you have to press play. Let's say approximately 90 seconds to fully develop. So that was the light leak lens filter and then the film strip crop method. So what I forgot to mention was this little lever over here, or switch. This is your wide angle on or your wide angle off. So just a few minor gripes that I've picked up while using the Instax Wide Evo. And the first and not a major gripe, but something that you've got to get used to is the pressure release on the shutter release. It's a different kind of mechanism than what I'm accustomed to. I can't remember on the Wide what it was like. I think it was like a normal Fuji, it was like a normal camera shutter release. This one is quite different. You don't actually know when you're half pressing or full pressing, but after time I actually got used to it. My wife battled a bit with this button in the beginning, and after a while she got used to it as well. So me personally, I'm not a big fan of this shutter release mechanism on here, and I wish Fuji actually used a different shutter release. So one other minor gripe for me that I found was that when this unit goes into sleep mode, you guys can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but in order to wake it up from its sleep mode, you've got to turn the switch from off to on again, or you have to turn it off and then on again. That's the only way I could figure out to get it out of sleep mode. Like I said, if I'm wrong, please comment down below. What I would have liked to see was, just triggering a button and then activating it from sleep mode. That is a minor gripe. So for me, just the two. I can't find anything else that I don't like about this camera. It was very fun to use and it was an enjoyable experience other than the learning curve. Now there's a couple of things for me that's very important when I was using this camera, and it ticked all the boxes. Number one, it's fun to use. It's got a huge number of simulations as well as lens filters and different ways to give your image a nostalgic or a nice look. And this is where the Instax Wide Evo or the Evo range comes in, bridging the gap between instant photography and digital. So what I'd possibly like to see in the future coming out of the Evo range from Fujifilm or Instax is the option, for example, 720p video with all the film effects, with all the crop modes, with all the simulations. That would make this the perfect instant hybrid photo video camera. So if you guys have any questions or comments, drop them down below. Hit the like button or subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out till the next one.